What's going on, squad? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So I hope nobody thinks that I'm like showing favoritism to my own sign, but I go by views and you guys kill the views every single fucking time. So here we are, Taurus, all right? Okay, guys, so this is gonna be love. I'm just kind of, I'm kind of just gonna freestyle this. Let's see if I can get my words together. But I'm gonna freestyle. Let's see what's going on your end of things, what's going on the other person's end of things. If you have absolutely no prospects or no one in your life, you're completely single, then there will be advice for that at the end, okay? But let's jump right into this, squad. November love, what is going on? I know that, I said this in the last video, but I keep seeing sign after sign after sign. But Taurus, this is a strong month for us, November. And you're able to manifest a lot. So definitely take advantage, okay? It's not often that the Taurus has the upper hand, I feel. We give a lot, but we don't always have the upper hand. And right now, I will say we have the upper hand in life, okay? All right, so what's up? What's going on, squad? And this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Taurus signs. What is the general energy around love when it comes to squad? Taurus, November 2020. Off bat, there might be options. Who do I choose? What direction do I go in? Let's get one more card at least. All right, we have a few here. All right, so squad, I see something being put in the past. Something that you're not genuinely happy with. Something that just doesn't go the way that you expect. Either the Taurus is manipulating a situation, or maybe the person that they're dealing with is, or it could be coming from both ends. But I definitely see options, Taurus. Okay, I think that Venus beauty that we exude, the world is seeing it. Okay. For some of you, maybe you're dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you're just being honest with your emotions. Okay. It's very hard for a Taurus to like people, just in general. It's even more hard for us to be romantically involved. It takes a lot for me to like text a person back. So I think that this is something where a person is looking inside and saying, I don't think I really fuck with this person. Okay. And remember, it could be vice versa. But I think that someone either has a choice between one person and another, maybe even more people. Maybe you have 5, 6 options, who knows? Or it can be something where it's like, do I stay in this or do I move away? And I feel like I'm kind of cheating because I'm not 100% invested. Okay? I know I particularly have that guilt factor. When someone's feeling me a lot more than I'm feeling them, I feel guilty because I'm just like, shit, you're never going to get what you want. Okay, so I feel bad. All right? So let's see why these cards are here. Queen of Swords reversed. 5 of Coins in the reverse. The Magician in the reverse. 5 of Wands in the reverse. This is saying a lot, guys. And we have the Hierophant reverse. So, squad, this is honestly like I'm reading for the Taurus energy. I know that there's going to be cross watchers, but when I read for a sign, I'm my intention is to see that sign's side. Although again, it could be vice versa. But I think, Taurus, that your indecision with someone or in a situation is actually causing self-sabotage only because you're probably not genuinely invested. I think that's what it comes down to. I think that there's something here where the Taurus might have more of the decision-making power. But there's something here, Taurus, that would really throw you off. Spirit doesn't want it in your life. This is something that'll deter you from who you're meant to be and what you're meant to do. So it would just cause a lot of conflict. So either the injustice is that you have more than one option, or the injustice is that you are dragging someone along. Keep in mind, someone could be doing this to you, but you could be dragging someone along deep down knowing that they don't satisfy you. Okay? And it's hard for a Taurus to fake that for too much of a long time, a highly evolved one. The lower evolved Tauruses, they will need more attention. They have a lot of learning to do. They have a lot of selfish qualities. So they can probably drag someone along for a while. But someone who's evolved, someone, and not even trying to toot my horn, but I'm busy. I got shit to do. I got a business to run. I got a kid to raise. I got life. I'm making moves, boss bitch, you know? So I just don't have time for people I don't like. Okay, so it's that sort of mentality. Are you highly evolved and doing your own shit? Or are you lowly evolved and dragging along people that don't need to be there? And Taurus squad, I love you guys. I am a Taurus. You guys know, like, doing your readings, it's home for me. It's my most chill reading. It's when I can sit back and just talk my shit. But guys, I say this from the bottom of my heart. If you are a low evolved Taurus, get your shit together. Because a low evolved Taurus, I feel, is probably one of the worst signs in the zodiac. Alright, so I say that with love. If you're gonna represent the squad sign, if you're gonna put Taurus everywhere, your Twitter and shit, get your shit together. Because there are some Tauruses out here that are in embarrassment. Alright, and we don't need that. High vibe all day. Alright, so let's jump into this, guys. Sorry for getting all emotional on this shit, but I just think with how powerful Tauruses are right now, we need to take advantage and not look stupid. Alright? Okay, guys. So we're going to do both sides of the situation. I'm going to pull cards on the Taurus side. How do you view this other person? It could be someone that's coming in if you don't have anyone there right now. But how is Taurus viewing this other person, or how are you viewing love right now? Alright, so let's start with the Taurus side first, and then we'll keep going back and forth. Your side, their side, as if it's a conversation. Alright, Taurus. So the person that first comes to mind... Ten of Swords. Let's get at least 3 cards to start here. Justice card in the reverse. And we have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. This all talks about betrayal. Okay. You either know that you're being fake with them, Taurus. Okay. And that you're kind of playing a role that... Keyword playing a role that you're not actually going to take. It's like you're going to the audition, but you know you're not going to show up to the actual show. You know? So either you're doing that to someone or you realize someone is doing that to you. But again, I'm reading for the Taurus side, so it could be that the Taurus could be like, damn, you know, I'm kind of like betraying you in some way because, you know, I don't want this, but something could definitely come out to make it clear as to why you don't want something. Page of Coins. The Empress card in the reverse. 7 of Cups. Taurus, you're thinking about ending something that is an illusion, something you're not genuinely invested in, or that someone is not genuinely invested in. Okay? Because you know that there's going to be some sort of sadness that can be triggered, but with the 9 of Swords in the reverse, I don't think it's coming from you, Taurus. I think that you're sleeping soundly at night. So it could be realizing, like, look, I have to be honest with somebody, and I have to kind of tell them what's up. Alright? How are they feeling about you, Taurus? This could also be, Taurus, towards someone that you're not in contact with right now, where something came out where you felt betrayed. There could have been a sudden or a harsh ending. And you feel like maybe you were in a place in life where you had to get your shit together, or that the person was so disillusioned, whatever, that they weren't seeing clearly. And if that is the case, then I see that there could be a sense of you being open to communication. Okay? Alright, so how's this person viewing you, Taurus? Strength card. High Priestess in the reverse. Hermit card. Six of Swords. 9 of Coins in the reverse. Tower card in the reverse. In the case where this is someone, Taurus, that you know you don't genuinely want in your life, they know that. They know that deep down. But they still have a very strong desire to be there. They feel very strong around you. I mean, who wouldn't? Highly evolved Taurus it's a fucking powerhouse. All right? So they feel very powerful and strong around you, and it would be very difficult for this person to let you go because they want more. So it's like, it's kind of like when you're in a room full of people but you still feel alone. That, I feel like that's how this person could feel around you, Taurus. Okay, if it's a situation where this is something that you guys had, where you guys broke off, you weren't speaking at all, then this person, with the time that they took off, they always deep down inside knew that you were their strength, or not their strength, but that you are strength, and that you were, a huge pillar in their life. Okay, and now they're realizing, look, it's been tough without this Taurus, and I want to talk to them again. I want to see them again. And I think that because we took some time off from one another, we dodged a lot of unnecessary bullets. Okay, so take what fits. Let's go back to the Taurus end of things. King of Swords reversed. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse. So again, if this is someone that you're dealing with that you don't really want, honestly, I see you becoming cold and cutting them off, and honestly, again, not losing sleep at night. I want to be honest, okay? I don't know how to sugarcoat. If this is someone that you haven't spoken to in a bit, this is not something that stresses you out anymore. It's not something you lose sleep over anymore. I think if anything, you guys took on the position of, okay, you don't want to talk, you're literally not going to hear from me. Okay. Yeah, Taurus. If it's someone like this person, again, if you're not genuinely interested, you're going to drop them. They're going to feel it. They're going to battle with themselves. Okay? But I think that the truth is always the best path to take. All right? Taurus, if this is someone, again, that you haven't spoken to in a while, they truly feel your absence. They're fighting with themselves often about this. They're questioning whether or not they should reach out, although they know they want to. They realize how valuable and important you were, and they want to come back and look. Let's really do this, okay? So either way, Taurus, there is someone who's head over heels. Okay, there's someone who genuinely wants to be there and would genuinely feel your absence if you weren't. Okay. So either someone is going to be stuck on you and it'll be very hard for them to let you go, or someone who made the mistake of letting you go realizes the mistake of letting you go, and now it's like they're suffering with the fact that you're not there. And it doesn't have to be suffering. It doesn't have to be that intense. But it's kind of like in Schitt's Creek. If you guys haven't seen this on Netflix, it is the funniest shit I've seen in so long. Okay, but there's just one scene where, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, and this won't be any spoiler, but basically, there's a couple that breaks up, and after some time, one of the people realizes, like, oh my god, I fucked up. Like, I'm still in love with them. I still want them. And they come back to them and they say, yo, look, I know you moved on. I know you're with someone else, but I just need to tell you I love you. You don't have to say anything back. I just need to let you know. And then they walk out the room. And I think that that's going to be some shit that happens. And at the end of the day, Taurus, it's going to be up to you. If it's someone that you're dealing with now, it's up to you whether you keep them or not. If it's someone who wants to come back into your life, it's up to you whether you want to keep them or not. I just want you guys to be very aware of what's going on right now, because when you're in a place, and like I said, Taurus energy is powerful right now. So when it comes to business, when it comes to any moves you're trying to make, when it comes to money, when it comes to love, you're going to have the upper hand, okay, if you're a highly evolved Taurus. So when you're doing so well and things are building for you, your light is going to be attractive to so many things. Just like a light at night, you're going to have all these mosquitoes and bugs and all this shit around it. So think of yourself as that light in the night. There's going to be a lot of shit coming at you. So it's really the balls in your park, okay? Or however it goes, the balls in your court, okay? Wrong sport. But that's what it is, Taurus. You're exuding a lot of fucking light right now, and the world is aware, okay? So it's up to you what you want to do, Taurus. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to pull some general advice for all Tauruses, and then we're going to go into singles, those in the gray area, couples, and then same sex, okay? All right. So if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's a link in the description below to donate. Thank you, squad, if you do. It definitely helps my ass to keep going, okay? And for those of you who are on Instagram, follow me, High Vibrations 44. I'm also on Twitter, Bruja Shit. All right, so for all my Tauruses, what is the general advice for all Tauruses? Four of Coins. The Sun card. Six of Cups in the reverse. 10 of Coins in the reverse. You have to do what's right, not what is easy. Okay? I think that there's a huge blessing, or blessings. I want to say blessings. All right? There's blessings that are coming in for you guys. And it's going to be strong. It's going to be powerful. For a lot of you, I feel like it's going to be life-changing. And Spirit is saying that there's something that you do have to put in the past. Or a situation from the past that you have to get over or let go. And it's like you have to protect yourself from it, because a lot of loss can come from it if you keep it into your life. It's something that would dim you. You're supposed to expand a lot. So either you're going to lose faith in someone, or they're going to lose faith in you. If it's not someone you guys can actively expand with, I can't tell you what to do, but with these cards, it's kind of like, don't do it. You know, if you're able to bring A, B, C, D, E, and F to the table, I don't think you'd really do too well right now with someone who can only bring A or A and B to the table, if that makes sense. Okay? I know that we're natural nurturers, but I think we have to teach people boundary stores. That we're not always going to be the ones to pick up the slack. We're not always going to be the ones to, and I'm speaking about emotionally, financially, okay? And most of my relationships, you know, especially with men, because I date both, but especially with men, I've always been the breadwinner, so it's like, it kind of turned me off from men for a little bit, because I'm just like, you haven't figured out how to get on my level yet. I don't know what to do. Every time I come across a woman, though, she's just as powerful as me. So it's preference, guys, and it's not depleting yourself, and it's, you know, you deserve someone who's able to bring just as much as you can to the table, okay? So yeah, there's going to be a burden that you release here. There's something that you're no longer interested in, and it's like you're going to explain that to someone, and I don't see you losing sleep over it. So I really see that there's something you're putting in the past, and I don't think you skip a beat. I don't. Okay? I'm good. I'm independent on my own, because my life is changing drastically, and I'm good. All right? But a lot of you do have something from the past that strongly wants to come in. And if it was a questionable energy in the past, I don't think it's as questionable. I think somebody like had their aha moment when it came to you. All right. So for my single Taurians, what is the advice? For my single Taurians, what is the advice? Sun card in the reverse, Death card, Strength card, World card, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there's something here that's blocking a blessing, either because you're meant to be with someone else, or it's like you're kind of cheating on your career, or you're cheating on something that you're supposed to excel in because you're giving attention to something else. So something needs to be put in the past, Taurus. And I think someone's going to be hurt over it. I don't think it's going to be you. All right? So it's something that you're just not genuinely invested in. So it's not something where like you're so in love with the person and then you have to let them go. No, whatever you're letting go of is something that you could do fine without, okay? And again, it's either you're letting it go because you're fine without it, or you're letting it go because someone else just comes in and sweeps you off your feet, okay? For those in the gray area, Maybe you're just in the talking stages and you're trying to think, should I make it official with this person? Or they just came back into my life. Should I let them back in? We haven't spoken in a while. 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Nine of Cups. Knight of Coins in the reverse. We have the 6 of Cups and we have the 8 of Coins. Okay. All right. If this is someone, Taurus, that comes back in, and this is a very specific situation, if this is a gray area where like someone comes back in and there may have been betrayals there in the past, but you're no longer feeling the pain of that betrayal, you're not feeling any pain anymore, but they just like come back in, it's like, wow, I haven't spoken to you in a year, 2 years, whatever. You might be happier. There might be something you find in this that's very intriguing. Okay. If it's someone who's actively in your life, I see that you don't go towards it because you become happy by either putting this in your past or by going back to something from the past. So if it's something from the past that hasn't been in your life, like you haven't spoken to this person and they come back in, go for it. Otherwise, if there's someone in your life, you let them go for that person that you probably lost touch with. Okay, so I see you guys, I see someone feeling betrayed by you, Taurus, honestly. But again, it could be vice versa. Alright, so for those Tauruses in a relationship, what is the advice here? Death card in the reverse. King of Cups. 3 of Wands. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Swords. Ace of Swords. There's temptation. There's temptation, Taurus. You're going to be moving away from an energy or a situation that is just too depleting. You did everything you could. You said everything you could have said. You tried everything you could have tried. You were there. I just did a reading for a Taurus, and one of the things I said is you're not gonna live with the shoulda, woulda, coulda, because you did all that. You went through all that. You don't have to be like, well, if I tried this, no, because you tried it. Well, if I would have just said this, no, you said it. So there's gonna be someone that you have that sentiment towards where it's like, dude, I tried everything. And that's what you're gonna be moving away from. But there is something that's very enticing here, and it's tough because you feel a strong connection. Okay, and I see you wanting to go towards that strong connection. So you're going to realize that it's a waste of time and effort to keep someone or something around. For some of you, you're letting go of a third party. For others of you, you could be tempted by a third party. Okay, and it doesn't even have to be another person. In regards to like something romantic, it could be like a person's mom. Like I legit had one relationship that didn't work out because my parents just refused to be open to that person. Like one time I showed up at my house, my dad was like going into the home from the garage, and when he saw the person, he legit closed the garage on us. Like my dad doesn't fucking play. He's a Cancer. He's emotional. He's gonna display all his emotions. Okay, so it could be a third party like that. It's like, yo, your mom fucking hates me. She's a bitch. She's always here. I can't be around this woman, so this is not going to work. Or it could be something like, yo, your kid is the devil. They drew on my walls, and they kept smashing shit, and then they blamed it on my kid. And I know it was your kid, not my kid. Not that I'm speaking from experience, but I legit, I broke up with someone because their kid was demonic, So it's something like that where it's just, there's something that's pulling you away, all right? So you just got to figure out what it is, and you got to go towards what brings you peace. All right, so for the same sex, what is the advice here? Eight of coins in the reverse, two of coins. All right. Ace of wands in the reverse, the emperor in the reverse, 10 of coins. There is someone that you lost touch with, where you felt betrayed or they felt betrayed. I think that it was because of a third party situation or just something else they had to deal with other than you. And I think that there is someone that is feeling as though they're not who they truly are without you, or you're not truly who you want to be without them. Like, there's a strong connection here. So I think that this talks about someone that you probably haven't been in touch with, Taurus. Okay. Because I don't see active effort being put here, but I see someone considering whether or not they should put effort into this. And I think that a lot of abundance would come from it if you tried it. But I feel like someone may have just made the wrong choice in the past. They were looking at different options in life or different options in lovers. But I feel like the burden of whatever that was or that betrayal has been dropped. Okay, and someone's coming back around and saying, look, my bad. What's good? Like, how have you been? So, yeah, if it's something that, you know, there was drama there, but you're both kind of like over it now, I see that it could be something fruitful. If this is someone who's actively in your life, then I feel like it ends because someone just finds strong fulfillment elsewhere, and I still think that's you. All right, but it could be the other person. All right. So, all right, squad. Thank you guys for listening to my ranting. If you guys need your own personal reading, there's a link in the description below to purchase. Now, I'm letting everyone know, guys, for the last week of November, I will not be doing any sort of readings at all because I'm with my parents and I don't want them to perform an exorcism on me if I bring out tarot cards in a Catholic household. Woohoo, go religion. But yeah, I will be gone that week, so if you need anything from me and you want to hear from me before, just keep that in mind. And then if you do want to hear from me right after that, just know it's first come, first serve. So whoever purchases throughout that last week of November, once I get back to work, I'll go in order. All right? I love you guys. Take care, squad.